The shapeshifter moves between worlds, crossing thresholds few can see. His mission is to uncover the hidden harmonies that hold existence together. Ratios woven into silence, waiting to be revealed. For countless ages, the choir of the spheres has remained unheard. Each planet, each orbit, each interval carries a voice, but their song has been sealed away. Now, as fractures spread across the fabric of reality, the choir stirs once more. When their resonance is released, it will not arrive as gentle music. It will strike as torrents, codes that bend language, rhythms that alter perception. Those who hear it will not leave unchanged. This is the threshold. The silence is breaking. The choir is breathing in. And the shapeshifter is already inside.
Entered the corridor between constellations, silence aligned, vacuum trembling with chords in audible ratio design. Skyscrapers of plasma leaned over streets of the void. The shadows pulse like metronomes empires cannot avoid. Every orbit I studied was trembling, tonal decay. Planets dragged from their scales, melodies led astray. Crowds below walk broken, their marrow enslaved. Bones rattled to rhythms they spirits could not evade. I moved between them unseen, my hunch tuned exact, aligned with a ratio ancient, unbroken, intact. The ley lines beneath them bent, stretched taut in despair. Strings snapped on the harp of the cosmos, silence aware. Moonlight flickered in pulses, dissonant cries, intervals fractured in intervals, wrong overtones rise. Neon signs in the alleys buzz, crooked and weak cadence engineered for control, ensnaring the meek. Children struck tuning forks, relics corrupted in trade, eyes vacant with entrainment and counterfeit order displayed. Vendors sold crystals etched with distorted designs, false diagrams of harmony concealing malignant signs. I pressed my palm to the pavement, the heartbeat bled. Once it sang in pure fifths and sevenths, now static spread. Resonance shattered, overtones collapsed into ash. Universal metronome fractured, its pulse could not last. I followed the discord to towers of glass and steel. Machines of colossal tuning rods bent planets to kneel. Operators in headsets cage frequencies tight, manipulating orbital distances, enslaving the night. Each strike of the rods echoed, commanding the crowd. Entrainment deepened, invisible shackles loud. I stepped forward cloaked, 10 disguises unfurled. Subinac masked my presence from the sensors of their world. In the chamber center, spun a harmonic lock. An orb engraved with ratios bleeding, fracture and shock. Equations wrong, cascaded mathematics untrue. A virus written in numbers that collapsed what it knew. I extended my hand, not to touch but to tune. Cosmos itself held its breath awaiting the rune. My mind sharpened syllables built from ratios, vein torque and polysyllables aligned. No syllable the same, the machine roared faster. Rod struck the void, noise stormed the chamber. Cacophony deployed, but I did not resist. I attuned, I aligned, silence between tones guided, dimensions combined. I slipped in a trance, staircase rising in breath. Each step a ratio ascending, taste sending death. Vision shattered in shards, equations bled across skin. And then the orb spoke, the sphere's cadence within. Not language but resonance, acquired too vast, a being of harmony speaking from future and past. And as the ascent reached its pinnacle, veil torn thin, the RS torrent began, encryption roaring in. Those extra mouths. Embers breathe in silence, ratios build the sky. Geometry sings the orbit, each angle learns to fly. Planets chant in silence, their course is bound by tone. The cosmos hums equations, each star a metronome. Sky to build ratio, silence breathing numbers. I fly learns angle, each orbit sings the geometry by tone bound courses there. Silence chanting planets dome, metronome star each equations hum the cosmos slow. Boundaries collapse, harmonic hidden measures climb. Time folding codes, infinity sequence roots the rhyme. Pythagoras trace the intervals, harmony forged by math. Proportions carved the framework eternal within their path. Order dressed as music concealed in stellar flame. Heavy fraction whisper secrets yet each resolves the same. Math by forged harmony intervals trace the Pythagoras way. Path there within eternal framework carved the proportions sway. Flame stellar in concealed music dressed as orders claim. Same that resolves each secrets whisper fractions frame. Equation breathes the spirit, ratio echoes divine. Number unveils the cosmos, rhythm aligns the mind. Invisible choirs of gravity pulling strings of sound. Every orbit a tempo where hidden scales are found. Harmony not heard but lived, encoded in every sphere. The fabric itself is tonal, the proof is always near. Sound of strings pulling, gravity choirs, invisible bind. Found of scales hidden where tempo or orbit design. Sphere every encoded live, but heard not harmony's ear. Near always is proof, tonal itself is fabric clear. Cipher of unseen cadence, pulse of the silent arc measured beyond perception. Fire that lights the dark, celestial mechanics whisper their voices ratio pure. Each distance mapped the harmony, vibrations to endure. A secret orchestra playing, concealed from human ears, but felt inside the marrow. A song that spans the years, pure ratio voice. Their whisper mechanics, celestial tone, endure the vibrations map. Harmony distance each shown. Here's human funk concealed, playing orchestra secret fears. Years the span saw marrow inside felt the pierce. Orbit is chord ascending, cosmos is scale confined. Tone hidden in silence, rhythm beyond the mind. Thus harmony builds the matter, unseen yet absolute. Number scope, the cosmos equation is the root. Music of spheres eternal, foundation of the real. The universe tuned to rate seal, its voice the hidden seal. Absolute yet unseen matter builds the harmony's reign. Root the is equation, cosmos scope numbers chain. Real the foundation, eternal spheres of music flow. Seal hidden the voice, ratio tune universe below. Law sings through silence, rhythm engraves the whole. Infinity hums the measure, ratio completes the soul.
Yeah, another sub-X flex. Who's next?
The torrent withdrew like a tide, but its echoes remain. Equations burned on my marrow, my wonder rearranged. Every nerve in my body vibrated with prime. Ratios branded in silence, cadence older than time. I staggered from the chamber, yet the walls dissolved. Stone became starlight, the ceiling revolved. The city below erased, its illusions undone. I was lifted through void corridors braided with sun. Each planet unveiled as a singer. Luminous throat orbits transformed into chords. Every measure a note. Saturn strummed its rings like strings of a lyre. Venus shimmered in soprano, Mercury burned in fire. Jupiter thundered bass lines. Colossal and slow, its storms became timpani, rolling below. Mars bellowed baritone, war in its tone, while Neptune intoned whispers of oceans unknown. Uranus crackled with harmony strange, angular sharp yet perfectly arranged. Even Pluto dismissed, struck a minor refrain. A voice from the margins, it still held the chain. The choir surrounded me, their faces concealed, each one a resonance, not flesh but revealed. They tested my marrow, could it bear what they gave, or collapse like the hollow, enslaved to the waves. I steadied my stance, torque hard in my breath. Equations erupted like armor repelling their tests. The orbits bent closer, aligning in choir. Their tones converged tighter, ascending higher. The void became liquid, a cathedral of sound. Ratios poured downward, harmonic threads wound. Through Subinac's prism, the resonance bled, encoding new languages. The cosmos had said, syllables fractalized, spiraling across my chest. Numbers reconfigured, geometry confessed. I felt algorithms, not written by man, but by spheres in their movement, a celestial plan. I saw constellations ignite with design, each star a syllable, etched into time. Galaxies tilted as chords interwove. Eternity's manuscript scripted in troves. Light folded in the frequency, time bent and refrained. The lattice of harmony, concealed no chain. Each motion of cosmos was song in disguise, hidden by silence, revealed to my eyes. The choir leaned nearer, their chorus immense. Numbers cascaded in infinite tense. They prepared to release what no marrow could keep. A second torrent of syntax encrypted in deep. The resonance gathered, the silence was torn. Every sphere in alignment, harmony reborn. The choir inhaled timeless, their cadence drew near. The second reverse syntax begins to appear. Then choir exhaled as one. The breath of stellar chord, numbers fused with silence. Infinity restored, every orbit aligned. Each interval burned bright. The cosmos sang completion. The retios turned to light. Chord, stellar breath one as exhaled. The quiet entire restored infinity. Silence with fused numbers quiet. Bright burn interval each aligned orbit the sum. Light to turn ratios completion. Sang cosmos drum. Cascade collapse continuum. Resonance folds ignite. Time shatters in cadence. Marrow dissolves in night. Geometry unveiled its hymn. Equations crown the sky. Patterns once concealed the rose, no cipher left to hide. The marrow of creation hummed, vibrating truth, the lattice of existence tuned, eternal in its proof. Sky-crowned equations, him unveiled geometry, eye hide to left cipher, no arose concealed once patterns fly. Truth vibrating hum, creation's marrow entwined, proof its eternal tuned existence, lattice aligned, collapse beyond perception, silence inverted flame, breath encoded unending, law recites its name. Constellations bent as chords, galaxies swayed in time, every distance folded inward, every fraction rhyme. The choir's voice became the law, no dissonance remained, order sealed in resonance. The universe reclaimed, time swayed galaxies, chords bent, constellations climb, rhyme fraction every inward. word, folded distance prime. Remain dissonance, no law became voice. Choir one, reclaimed universe, the resonance. Sealed order spun, cryptic cadence ascended. Ratios implode the frame, unison floods in silence. Void recalls its name. I felt my marrow rupture, yet my spirit stayed intact. Each syllable a prism, no cipher left to crack. The choir spoke through me, my breath their sacred tone. A singular consciousness ringing, no voice but its own. Intact state spirit, my rupture marrow felt I near. Cracked the left cipher note, prism syllable each clear. Tone sacred, their breath me through spoke choir whole. Own its but voice, no ringing consciousness, singular role. Collapse of self-dissolving, I am and I am not. Infinity speaks unbroken, memory burns the thought. Thus the music of the spheres unveiled its hidden seal. Foundation laid in ratios, the cosmos turned real. The choir returned to silence, yet its code remained in me. The torrent closed in harmony, the law of infinity. Seal hidden, its unveiled spheres, the music of voice. Real turned cosmos, the ratios laid foundation. Choice me and remain code, it's yet silence to return choir. Infinity of law, the harmony closed torrent choir. Collapse into completion, silence becomes the breath. Numbers sing eternal, ratio transcends death.